Have you ever gotten a text through an email from a friend or colleague, and then maybe it's 3 days later and you're walking around somewhere and something reminds you of it and you think, oh no, I never wrote them back? If so, this learning snack is for you. I'm Jo Ilfeld, CEO and founder of Insight to Leadership. And I have to admit that the past week, I have just had a number of texts and email coming in that I thought, oh, I'll respond to that later, and then have just completely forgotten. So recently, a good friend of mine reached out to me. She texted me. I didn't respond. She called me and left a voicemail. I didn't respond. Truth be told, I didn't even hear the voicemail. And then she texted me again and said, I really want to talk to you. It's really important. When can we meet? And then she texted again. And yes, then we did get back. I did get back to her and I spoke to her. And when we talked, she said, I know things must be really busy for you because you're usually so good and responsive to me when I need to talk. And so there's a few things my friend did that I think are really key and things for us to remember when we're dealing with someone who's not responding to our texts or our emails. First of all, she was persistent. She kept at it without making me feel guilty. Hey, I haven't heard from you. What's going on with you? She was just like, hey, this is my need. Can we talk? Hey, would these times work? So, she did a great job of being persistent without making me feel bad. And then when we talked on the phone, she had a lot of compassion for what was happening in my life and all the things I had going on. And so she was still able to get her needs met while being compassionate for what was going on in my life. And so I take away a couple of things from this. One, if you're on the receiving end of people not responding, I think it's always a great thing to email them again, text them again, maybe switch methods. So if you texted first, email, if you emailed first, text. Because honestly, when things go below the fold of your email or your text screen, people just forget about them. It's very easy to do that. So by popping it up again, you remind people that you're still there and you'd still like to connect. The other thing she did was showing compassion and understanding for someone's situation while getting your needs met. And I think that is a great thing to keep in mind. How can you be compassionate for someone else's situation while also getting your needs met? And the last thing, if you are the one who is just forgetting things and you are the one who's overwhelmed, I'd say turn some of that compassion on yourself. The reality is we can't always be on. We can't always be as responsive as we like. We can't always be the person who is on top of everything. There are times in our lives and times in our work cycles and where things just fall through the cracks. So if it's you that it's happened to, the same way it's happened to me this past week, turn some of that self-compassion inwards. I hope you enjoyed this learning snack. Take care.